Hello and welcome back to Collecting Iron Maiden with me, your host James. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 1990 album No Prayer for the Dying. Okay, No Prayer for the Dying. The first one we're going to see is from 1990. You can see the original artwork there. This was re-released in, I think, 1998 as a remaster, and they completely nerfed the cover. Apparently, this is supposed to be Rod Smallwood. I don't see the resemblance personally. Anyway, Rod allegedly didn't like the figure, so they removed that. They digitally altered Eddie's face. They put a pretty naff inscription on the tombstone, which, to be fair, does look a bit weird empty, which is how originally Derek did it. Not a fan. Much prefer this original cover from 1990. On the back here, cool photo of the band, and you can see here we've got the Epic label, which means this is a US version. Now, I don't get many US versions, and there's a story as to why I got this one. It arrived in the post just a couple of weeks ago from a lovely chap called Outback from Alice Springs in Australia. Now, Outback had tracked down my address from my good friend Uncle Steve of Uncle Steve's Mega Maiden podcast. He got my address and he mailed this to me just out of the blue. Couldn't believe my eyes. I was actually home sick that day, and this turned up, and I have never felt happier to get a parcel, I tell you. He included a lovely note, which I won't read out and won't make you read, but trust me, it's very nice. On the inside, we have a beautiful black and white photo on the sleeve. Most of the sleeves were colour. Personally, I think it looks much better in the black and white here. On the reverse side, we've got the detail of Eddie's face. We've got the lyric sheet. The double bubble Happy Times is inside the sleeve with this gorgeous translucent blood red vinyl. This is beautiful. I have given it a play. It is in superb condition. I cannot stress enough how thrilled I was to receive this in the mail. Unsolicited, no charge, guy who doesn't know me just heard me on a podcast with Uncle Steve and thought, here's a guy who'll appreciate this, so I'm going to send it to him. How cool is that? Thank you, Outback. You rock. Okay, on to more mundane things. Here we have the original picture disc. This is still the album, No Prayer for the Dying. Obviously, the artwork is dramatically different. This is the artwork for Tail Gunner. It's not great, but it's okay, I suppose. It's certainly not a touch on Aces High, but I guess it was just banged out on request. On the reverse side, we've got some really cool live band photos. I've always been a fan of this one, and Steve, who looks extremely surprised, like someone just put electrodes somewhere nasty. Just cool, high energy shots, always like those. If we take the picture disc out, no lyric sheet or insert. On the reverse side, we have the album art again, and once again, it's the original, not the horrifically butchered remastered one from 1998. Cool, we'll pop that back inside. Next one is the remastered version from 2017. So this is not the 1998 remaster. This is the 2017 issue of the 2015 remaster. We'll get through in the end. Okay, so they went back to the original cover. It's actually very, very close to the original. A little bit brighter in the colours around Bursting Out of the Grave. Otherwise, it's pretty hard to tell the difference between the two. On the back, it's the same as the original album. This one's from Parlophone. If we open her up, we have the photo, which is in black colour this time, as opposed to black and white. That's how it was in the original, I believe. We have a colour insert with the lyrics, etc. This is not a picture disc. This is just bog standard black vinyl, but pretty cool. I'll just do a quick side-by-side comparison here of the band photo. Yeah, I do prefer the black and white. I think that is generally pretty cool. All right, and the last one we're going to look at today is the compact disc. This is from 1990. Again, the original artwork. Pretty boring, stale, just normal silver disc. So there, same photo on the back. In the booklet, we have some of the most dour photos of the band you're ever likely to see. Here we are standing awkwardly in a graveyard in our obviously brand new jeans and white trainers. Not a great look. Here's Bruce Dickinson looking like he desperately needs the bathroom. Dave Murray smiling. If ever you're going to see Dave not smiling, this was your opportunity, but even he smiles. Yannick Gear, that was his first album, of course, so one of his first band photos. Steve Harris, looking like someone just shot his dog. And Nico, I'm not sure what the hell he's got. A leather vest and a leather jacket and some new pants and a gold watch. Yeah, okay, Nico. And another band photo at the end. So, interesting band photos, but yeah, nothing to write home about. That's the CD. Personally, I really enjoy No Prayer for the Dying. I know that when people put lists together of best to worst Maiden albums, it tends to be down the bottom of the pile. I think that's pretty unfair. I'm not a huge fan of Bruce's raspy vocals, but overall I think the songs are really strong, and there's some true classics in there in my opinion. Let me know in the comments if it's a favourite of yours and which versions you've got. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Up the irons.